the broadcast from Boston, the home of the Celtics. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. Now Fox. After the missed three from Derek White. And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's White. Drills it from outside.
Well, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Three-pointer, Fox. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a three-point game. Outside, White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. White's got 6.
Well, he might not be a pure shooter, but he's a very steady one. I like that they're getting White something in rhythm here.
And that one's good, Champagnie.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now Fox. After the missed three from Derek White. Offline with his three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
That one goes. Count it. And it's 8 points for Derek White.
One of his specialties on.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
White with another miss. Vassell outside. Misses the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
From downtown, Vassell, no good. We've seen a quick start here for the Celtics. 6-point lead. Here's Fox. Pass to Vassell. And the three off target.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Champagnie. Wembanyama. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Good defense by Wembanyama.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Boston leading by 6. Tatum looking around. Pass to White. White with another miss. Fox with it. He's picked up by White. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Wembanyama. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside. And
it's Hauser in the corner. Outside, White. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Hauser. Still scoreless. To the paint. Out to White. Takes the three. San Antonio with the rebound. Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. He's got 6. Can't connect from short range. Derek White has been on display for the Boston Celtics. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Champagnie. Offensive rebound. Here's Shireman. Now Gonzalez. Out to the right wing. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Here's Wembanyama. And Gonzalez pulls it down. Celtics leading by 4. Fires for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Shireman's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Boston. Pass to Castle. Here's Champagnie. He's covered by Pritchard. Hits it from 3-point range. Fox has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Champagnie. Can't throw it down with one hand. It's Tatum on the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
When he's driving inside, Tatum is either going to finish or get himself a trip to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And he knocks down the first one.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Cornette. Over to the wing. Vassell outside. Here's Champagnie. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the game. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. And here's Harper from the arc. San Antonio again missing. 3-pointer Pritchard. Connects from 3-point range. Pritchard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
After Champagnie. Spurs passing it around. Now Castle. Back to Vassell. Here's Champagnie. San Antonio again missing. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Spurs foul. Champagnie. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Brown outside. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Personal foul.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
That one is off.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he misses all 3.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
And that one misses.
In his 1 year of college, Dylan Harper did a little bit of everything at a high level. It'll be interesting to see how that success translates to the NBA.
Now here's Harper. Pass to Champagny. And a miss there on the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Harper, no good. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Walsh. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Walsh has got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics. Now Wembanyama. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
And so it's Boston with it. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Brown feeling out a bit. Pass to Pritchard. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. The tray. Offensive rebound. Out to White. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Wembanyama. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Pritchard with the ball. Here's Hauser. And so it's Boston. Heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Spurs trail by 7. Pass to Champagny. Back to Fox. Shoots over Brown. Fox, no good. Now Hauser. No scoring in this one. Cade's shot is off. Fox goes in. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And how about the burst there with the change of pace? Fox is elite at attacking the rim.
Fox hits them both. Boston leading by 5. Here's Hauser. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Hauser's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Vassell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now here's Brown. And here's White. Back to Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot. Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignite.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Pass to Champagnie. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Champagnie's got 5 points so far.
Eyes in the back of his head. Pretty kick out there from Harper.
They set the pick. Back to White. Cada. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Spurs. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. This one for 3. And that's good. Jason Tatum for 3. 7 points in the game.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that 3. Makes that shot look effortless. Defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
Now here's White. He's got 10. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He lays it in. And now an 8-point Celtic lead.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the tape. Played through the contact and scored.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for Boston.
And San Antonio has possession. Wembanyama looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
The Spurs have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. No good on that one. And he's good on the second.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 7. The Celtics working the ball around now. Over in the corner, White. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, too easy for the big man.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
For 3, Hauser misses. Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Harper. Here's Champagnie. And here's Vassell from the arc. Drops in the tray. Vassell's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Hauser misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Wembanyama with the flush.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Right wing. Here's Hauser. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Boston lead. Here's Champagnie. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we've reached the end of the third. Celtics lead by...
The third, 32.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Outside Tatum. To the inside. Pass to Shireman. Here's Walsh. Out to the right wing. Pritchard from outside. On the wing, Fox. For three, Vassell. And Cornette gets it to go.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Yeah, I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Tatum's shot is off. San Antonio trailing here. Back to Harper. A pass to Fox. And here is Harper.
Well, this is the level of physicality Harper has to adjust to. It's going to get rough out there at times.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. Fourth quarter now, we're about a minute and a half in. And he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. Fires the three. Shot by Champagnie, no good. The kick out to Brown. To the right side. Tatum a screen. Outside Brown. Clock at 4. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. So it's the Spurs now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
The assist.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can...
Oh, what a slam from Wembanyama!
How about the young fella, Wembanyama, with a big-time bucket.
Outside, White. Now, Brown. It's tipped. Fox with the steal. Now, Castle. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
Well, Castle showing his ability to create and finish when the defense overcommits.
There are not many players players you'd rather have at the line there. Those free throws were huge.
Brown outside. Oh, what a play inside.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Here's Fox. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. It's off target. Boston trail. Now here's Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
Wembanyama. Here is Vassell. He's off from three. There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now Brown. No good there.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and time, you have to be close to perfect.
Jason Tatum. Down he goes for three.
They want the ball in his hand when the situation calls for it.
Now Castle. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Second team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Derek White.
He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Right side, Fox. Now Vassell. Stolen by Tatum. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. So we see Boston get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.